Okay, welcome in. I am now going to be reviewing Wednesday's action from the Major League Baseball season. There were 15 games on tap, so let's dive in. Starting in Minnesota, as there was interleague action between the Twins and the Colorado Rockies. A huge win for the Minnesota Twins, 17-9 would be the final score. They have now improved their record to 36-32, while the Rockies are now 20 games below 500 with a record of 24-44. Pablo Lopez picked up the win. He is now 6-6 on the season, while Austin Gomber is 1-4 after the loss. The Milwaukee Brewers played host to the Toronto Blue Jays. Milwaukee would win this one 5-4, improving their record of 40-28, while the Jays are now 2 games below 500 with a record of 33-35. Tobias Myers picked up the win. He is 3-2 on the season, while Zach Pop suffered the loss. He's 0-1. Trevor McGill got his 11th save for the Brewers. The San Francisco Giants played host to the Houston Astros. The Giants would win this game 5-3. They're now just sitting 1 game below 500 with a record of 34-35, while the Astros are 31-38 after the loss. Logan Webb picked up the win. He is 6-5 on the season. Framber Valdez is 5-4 after the loss. Camilo Doval got his 12th save for the Giants. The San Diego Padres played host to the Oakland Athletics. San Diego would win this game 5-4. They're now sitting at 37-35, while the A's are 18 games below 500 with a record of 26-44. Robert Suarez got his 4th win of the season. He is still perfect on the year with 4-0 is his record, while Mason Miller suffered the loss. He's 1-1. The Baltimore Orioles played host to the Atlanta Braves. The Orioles would double up on the Braves 4-2, improving their record of 45-22, while the Braves are 35-30 after the loss. Clegan Akin picked up the win. He is 2-0 on the season, while Joe Jimenez is 1-2 after the loss. Craig Kimbrell got his 15th save for the Orioles. The Detroit Tigers played host to the Washington Nationals. The Nationals would win this game 7-5. They're now sitting at 32-35, and the Tigers have the same record after the loss. Jake Urban is 5-5 on the season after the win, while Reese Olson suffered the loss. He is 1-8. Kyle Finnegan got his 19th save for the Nationals. The Tampa Bay Rays played host to the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs would win this game 4-3. They're now sitting at 33-35. After the loss, the Rays are 4 games below 500 with a record of 32-36. Tyson Miller got the win. He is 1-0 on the season, while Garrett Clevenger is 3-1 after the loss. Hackner Neris got his 10th save for the Cubs. The New York Mets played host to the Miami Marlins. The Mets would win this game 10-4. They're now sitting at 29-37, 8 games below 500 after the win. And after the loss, the Marlins are 21 games below 500 with a record of 23-44. David Pederson got the win. He is 2-0 on the season. Braxton Garrett suffered the loss. He is 2-2. The Cincinnati Reds played host to the Cleveland Guardians. The Reds would double up on the Guardians 4-2. They're now sitting at 32-35. And despite the loss, the Guardians are still 21 games above 500 with a record of 43-22. The Boston Red Sox played host to the Philadelphia Phillies. The Red Sox would win this game 8-6. They're now back at 500 with a record of 34-34. And despite the loss, the Phillies are 25 games above 500 with a record of 46-21. Cam Boozer got the win, his first of this season. He is 1-2. Jose Rios is 0-1 after the loss. Kenley Jansen got his 10th save for the Red Sox. The St. Louis Cardinals played host to the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Cardinals would double up on the Pirates 4-2. They're now sitting at 32-34, just 2 games below 500, while the Pirates are 3 games below 500 with a record of 32-35. Sonny Gray got the win. He is 8-4 on the season. Bailey Falter suffered the loss. He's 3-4. Ryan Helsley got his 21st save for the Cardinals. The Kansas City Royals played host to the New York Yankees. The Yankees would win this 11-5, improving their record of 49-21. After the loss, the Royals are 39-30. Cody Potit is 3-0 on the season after the win, while Dan Altavilla suffered the loss. He's 0-1. The Seattle Mariners played host to the Chicago White Sox. 2-1 would be the final score in favor of the Mariners. They have now improved to 40-30, while the White Sox are 35 games below 500 with a record of 17-52. Trent Thornton picked up the win. He is 3-1 on the season, while Steven Wilson suffered the loss. He is 1-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks played host to the Los Angeles Angels. The Angels would win this game 8-3. They're now sitting at 26-41, 15 games below 500, while the Diamondbacks are 4 games below 500 with a record of 32-36. Jose Soriano is 4-5 on the season after the win, while Slade Kokinoni, is 1-5 after the loss. All right, the last game from Wednesday took place in Los Angeles as the Dodgers played host to the Texas Rangers. The Rangers would win this game 3-2. They're now sitting at 32-35, just 3 games below 500. And after the loss, the LA Dodgers are 42-27, still 15 games above 500. Jacob Latz picked up the win. He is 2-1 on the season, while Walker Buehler is 1-4 after the loss. Kirby Yates got his 9th save for the Rangers. Alrighty, that takes care of Wednesday's recap of the Major League Baseball season. As always, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative. Until next time, and as always, take care.